Hey, it's Garrett from the NoDak Nerd, and I have another unboxing today. This was something I pre-ordered on Amazon a while back, and honestly kind of forgot about it until I got the notification that it was being shipped and it was going to be here this week. And this week I received from Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again, the Punisher. I love this version of the Punisher so much. I truly think that Jon Bernthal is the best person to play this character. And when they introduced him back on the second season of Daredevil, I was sold. He just killed it the entire time in that show. I mean, Daredevil itself was just great. All seasons of this show are awesome. But he really just, brought this character to life in a way that only he could do it, honestly. And his own series on Disney Plus, now I guess it was on Netflix first, but on Disney Plus, was great. And the fact they brought him back for Born Again, I was so thankful that they brought him back. I know he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie, which is huge. That Frank Castle's finally getting some true representation. But the Marvel Legends series, I've always been a huge fan of these action figures. When they come out, they always have extra detail. I do wish I still had some of the other ones that I had, but I got rid of most of them just because I didn't have the storage space to keep them. And as much as I would love to just nerd out everything, I've got a house full of kids, and I have to make sure I'm giving them the space as opposed to me having it for my own needy needs. But I do still have the 12-inch Punisher figure. I don't know which one they modeled that after. His head's kind of weird looking, but he's still kind of a cool character. I really like the skull that they have on his shirt. But this one is, you can see it. It's modeled right after Jon Bernthal with almost the full skull that he put on the bulletproof vest. I love the style of that. So we're going to check this one out. I am not one to keep boxes for toys, so this one's just going in the trash anyway. So we're going to watch me struggle to open this. Man, that is some tape. There we go. One little strip of tape holding that lid together. And there we go. Piece of cake. Now, this figure comes with like 5 accessories. It says 5 pieces and an instruction manual. The amount of things that they waste time with just for, safety reasons, I suppose. But yeah, there we go. Out of the plastic. There he is. Not a huge fan of the expression on his face. He almost looks more concerned than angry. I would have preferred like a more of a menacing like look on his face as opposed to whatever this is. But the articulation in these figures is really what sells them. And look at that. I mean, his whole head moves, his upper torso. He's got his arms can kind of pivot a little bit, shoulders. Well, that's supposed to bend. Ooh, that is. Oh, there we go. That was really tough. It's got. Man, that is rigid. Just a lot of detail in that figure. Yeah, I really just not a huge fan of that face. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. But he's got all that little flag emblem there. He's got this little badge here. Holster for the pistol that's in there. A couple clips. Holster for the knife. The legs can pivot here. I mean, just so much good articulation everywhere. So you can really just have a heyday posing this guy. The accessories that it comes with are taped in here ever so nicely. We got a hatchet. That's a pretty standard Punisher weapon. We got ourselves a pistol there, which will fit in his pistol hand quite nicely. Oh yeah. There we go. And then it does come also with a knife that can just go right in that holster. So we'll just slip that in right away. Well, that's kind of dumb. There's like a spot on his bulletproof vest that kind of pushes the handle away, so it's going to sit kind of funny no matter what. And it does also come with 2 extra hands, so you can kind of change the other one. It's the left-handed trigger, so if you want him to hold it in his left hand instead of his right, you definitely can. And then the other one's a fist, so you can switch it out from the open hand to a fist. So, but I mean, it definitely looks like him. He's got that hair. I really just kind of bummed about that. But this part here just looks so cool. Like you can really get some you really just get the sense that this is the guy right here. This is the guy not to mess with. That's pretty cool though. I don't have as much Punisher stuff as I would like. There's been a couple figures that I would really just like to find at some point. I should actually get those set up. But there he is. There's Frank Castle as the Punisher. I'm not sure what to do with these other accessories. Maybe I'll just have him hold the axe and I'll put the pistol away. Because I don't think there's actually there isn't another hand to hold the axe. It's just the pistol hand for that, which is also kind of unfortunate because you really don't need a trigger finger when you're holding an axe. But it is what it is. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but it's a little unfortunate that it's not what I was expecting it to be. But in the end, I have a cool Punisher figure to put up on my shelf when I get my Punisher stuff done. And that's that. If you have not checked out Daredevil Born Again, or honestly any of the Daredevil stuff, any of the Netflix Marvel shows that they came out with, you need to check them out. All of them were watchable for the most part. I know some of Iron Fist wasn't great, but I didn't like hate my time watching it. But all the other shows were just great. And the fact that they're continuing that stuff in the MCU with Daredevil Born Again, and the next season they have confirmed that Kristen Ritter will be back as Jessica Jones. Love that so much. It's some great mature Marvel content as opposed to the PG-13 stuff we've been getting since 2007's Iron Man. But go check it out if you haven't. Check out the Punisher. You can find this figure on like Amazon. That's where I got it. I'm sure it's available at other merchants as well, but Amazon was the place I got this. So there we go. Until next time.